Alright, welcome back, everyone. This is day 5 of the Road to 600 ELO in rapidonchess.com. Currently, sitting at 543. I went 1-1 yesterday. So we still haven't had a day where I went 2-0. And I'm thinking of making today a 3-game session. A bit of a special, if you will. But we'll see what happens. We're playing the black pieces against a 542 from Singapore. And he plays queen pawn. Like I've said previously, when the opponent goes queen pawn, I'm not entirely sure what to do, but I do know we're going to play Queen's Gambit declined here. Brings out the knight. Pose. We bring up the knight. Just develop. Yeah, we'll just bring up the knight. Develop a bit. Okay. Brings out his other knight, and we bring out our other knight. Sort of a 4 knights thing going on here. Pins my knight. I guess the natural move would go bishop e7. Yeah, I think we'll just do that, and then castle. He pins this my knight here. Suppose we unpin. We have 2 pins going on right now. Yeah, could castle now. I think I'll just castle now. I could have gone bishop up here, but it would feel kind of like a waste of a move. A little bit. Alright, brings the knight in. Attacking my knight. If I take, I have to move this knight twice. It's kind of what I don't want to take here. I believe I can just take this pawn. I don't think he has any sort of attack here that I should really be afraid of. And I also have to realize that I don't have all the time in the world. I need to think a little quicker. Okay, so he takes my pawn. But this should win me. Let's see, I take, he takes, I take. He takes, I take. Yeah, this should be something I should take here, I think. I think this is fine. This knight is sort of undefended right now. And he takes. Okay, so a little bit of a miscalculation on my part. Not the end of the world. Not something I'm, panicking about, really. I might just say... I might just kick this bishop now. I think I'll kick the bishop now, and it pins the knight to the queen. Oh, he can take this pawn, I just realized. Because of this. So I have this here. Brings the bishop back. Suppose now I will kick the queen. Well, if queen takes, I take. Gets my bishop for free. Might just move the rook over. And then play that. I think this works. I don't see why this is... I don't see this position as being a how do you say that? Catastrophic failure. But he is definitely pressuring me here. He's definitely got, he's got 4 pieces out. I have, my knight, my bishop out. This bishop's just been sitting. He does have this bishop. His bishop, light squared bishop, is closed off right now, so I at least have that going for me, but Okay, he just plays pawn there. Okay. I don't think this really makes a difference. I'm pretty sure I can just... I should be able to do this. Let's see, if I go there... Let's say he takes... I take back, he takes it. I think this works out. I think, if he takes. He might not take. There's a very good chance he doesn't take here. Bit difficult to calculate right now. If he takes, let's see, I'd be down. Targets my rook. Now I'm thinking just push pawn. I'm thinking I just push here. And be fun. I think. This rook is only being defended by the queen. We'll go for this. If we trade off pawns, we'll see what he does. He might move the knight here, in which case I take with this knight. And then if he takes bishop, I take with queen, and my rook's still defended. So I think this is good for me. I definitely think I'm making the most of this, considering I'm down a knight. Still hasn't castled. This is another thing I've noticed. Although, this has been constant attacks. So, he hasn't really had much time to castle. He moves the knight here. I guess that makes sense. Could... I have a few options here. Could take. Could take here. Could also move the queen up. I can't do that. I almost did. Bishop here doesn't seem like a bad idea. Just close off this whole... We'll do that. And he might just choose to take here. We'll see. Down a minute. He takes. Okay. Still do have his knight pins. He takes there. Naturally, I'm going to take back. And I have my rook looking at his king now, which is nice. If he castles here, he's really not going to have a protect king if he castles long. What? If he takes with knight, I just take. Moves the bishop out. He gave up his queen, which I'm just shocked. Like, actually shocked by. We could take here, and then play. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Could move this rook out, target the bishop. I don't think he has an attack right now. I'm looking for an attack, and I just don't see one. Could also do this. This knight really doesn't have any place it can really go. So I think I'm just going to kick the knight. Okay, moves back. Now could kick the bishop with that. Or, I was going to say if this was check, I could win. But, well, no, actually. Okay. Could just keep pushing this pawn up, honestly. I'm not really opposed to just keep pushing this pawn. Oh, boy. What to do here? We'll just push the pawn. There was a lot of moves I had there. Okay. Now what? Well, now I could do this. A free pawn. Attacking both the knight and the rook. But I like this. If he moves the rook, I think I just take the knight, right? Okay, I just take the rook? If he takes there, I just move my queen to safety? Let's go for it. Oh, he takes with bishop, okay. Okay. Now we could double up these two. And yeah, I think we'll double those guys up. And we're seeing checkmate very soon here. Basically tying this bishop to the rook. If he takes my bishop, I just take with queen. We trade bishops. Oh. Wow. Wow, what a move. I honestly didn't even think about that, but this is still a totally winning position, and he makes room for the... Okay. Well, I guess this is when we just start pushing the pawns. I'm sure I can find a way out of this. We go... I didn't even mean to do that, but this is a winning position, so as long as I can act somewhat fast, I'll be good. Here, he does have a... He has a fork there. Doesn't really do anything. He has that. Yeah, we'll just move the rook over, I think. I'm sure I can win this. Okay, I don't think that really means anything. We'll go and take. It took me a while to see that. I'm gonna be honest, it took me a minute to see that move. I think we'll just play... We'll play check and move this rook over. Move this pawn up, and then if I can get both these rooks on the back rank, go here, it's checkmate. Yeah, I think this is pretty much just over for him. Yeah, this is about to be GG's. That doesn't do anything. That's not mate? Oh, he is there. If I do that, he just takes. Okay. I want to get my pawn there. That's my plan right now. Or I could even get my king there. I'll attack this pawn. I thought this game would be over by this point. I missed that he had that square. As you can see, I am not the greatest at endgames. Definitely not the greatest. We'll take that. Okay. We will play... We'll just start going after his P. Oh, I'm just going to go after his pawns. I cannot fumble this. I just have to go after his pawns. Okay. I didn't even mean to do that. That was a total accident. Now I think we can play this. No. I'm just trying to close off this whole file. What I'm trying to do right now. We'll go there, and then we go here. And then from there, I think we can just... get him over to this file and win. And now hopefully not choke this, because that would be pretty embarrassing. Okay, we play this. play this. He goes here. This is annoying. We'll take that. Now he can only move his king. We play that. Okay, then we play... Keep moving our king over. And we'll do... I mean, we could just go for the rook and king checkmate right now with a minute left on the clock. This is a little nerve-wracking. Okay, we play check here. Wait. Check like this. A little, can't do that. I have 40 seconds. I have to hurry. He's just gonna take that. He didn't take it? Oh, okay, this is mate. Move it up here, it's mate. Okay, there we go. That was a little, man, what a horrible endgame, really, on my part. But hey, we'll take the win. Man, that endgame was rough. That's a way... Alright, we'll go through it. So, accuracy was 79%, which is a fair accuracy. Not bad. I played a pretty poor opening. Obviously, Queen's Gambit declined, which I've only seen this a few times ever. But, I mean, these are fine moves. Castle there, which... Bishop out there apparently was the better move. I guess bishop here is a better spot for the bishop than there, but... So apparently I should have traded there. Which in my mind, trade there was not good, because if I take and he takes with pawn, I'm forced to move my knight. Again. Or maybe I put it there. I don't know. I took the pawn. I thought it was a free pawn. And then I realized he can do that. And if I take back, Do I take back? I do take back. Apparently it was a brilliant move. Which, I didn't even notice that he could take my knight. I didn't even notice. I should have threatened the queen. I should have played c5 earlier. I took a while to threaten this. I threatened the bishop, which doesn't really do anything to help me, really. And I guess he could have taken... Pitting moves at the same piece. I mean, I guess this is moving the rook twice. I really should have threatened the queen sooner. Usually threatening the queen is a good move, but he moves the queen to safety. I push up, which apparently allows him to win material. He can go bishop there. Oh, dude. I didn't even realize he had bishop there. That could have... Let's see. He goes bishop there. I block. We trade. Moves the knight back. I offer him a pawn. Interesting how this has him moving the knight back. Which I don't really understand. Oh, it's under attack. Right, it's still under attack. So he moves it back. Guess he can't move it anywhere else. He could move it there. But... I mean, I doubt I would have just given up that pawn. Huh. Anyways. Would have won a bishop. Wait. What happened here? He moved the knight up. And I should have taken. I considered taking, and I didn't even... Like, if I take, he takes back. And I'm just wondering how exactly does this win me a bishop? Let's see. I take, he takes back. I move the knight up. But I give up the knight to win the bishop. Huh. Wow. That was quite the display of moves. Huh. Let me just start trading off. Apparently these trade... Okay, he blundered his queen, which completely solidified my lead for the rest of the game. I still could have taken there. I guess it makes sense, because if I take, he takes back. I take with... I would win a pawn. I don't know why I didn't play that. I was so wanted to play it, and I just didn't. But, you know. Then I win this knight. Or, I mean, he didn't even care about his rook. I should have played that, which makes sense. I guess you generally don't want your queen in the path of a rook. I should have seen this. Like, this is not, you know, that hidden of a tactic. Just playing check, winning the queen. Of course, I'm still up so much material here. So, I should have played check here, which makes sense. I mean, it took way too long to play check. He gives me his knight. Now at this point, double the rooks, do that, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's mate in 5. So clearly I missed something. I should have brought the bishop around there. I knew, like, I knew I just had to cover, you know, this square, because he does. I think he moves this pawn eventually. Okay, he moves the pawn there, and this is mate in 1, and I miss it. All I have to do is move the rook down, and it's mate. Man, that's a tough miss. That is a tough miss. It's so obvious. As soon as it told me mate in 1, it's, oh, we moved the rook down, mate in 1. But no, I mate like that, which is still, and now it's a mate in 6. So now I'm trying to find it. It's mate in 4 here. It's mate in 2 here. Let's see if I can see this mate in 2. So king covers this square. I guess I'd bring the rook over. No, because he goes here, then he can escape this way, right? Wait, let's see the check. Let's see it. Let's see, I missed... I want to see this checkmate. Play the rook there, he goes there.
Play?
Yeah. Alright, so getting back to this. Oh yeah, there and then there. So I had this space, this space, this space. If I play rook here, I have these spaces, right? So I just have to cover this space. Going here, force him to move there, I move there, checkmate. Seeing checkmate is so tough for me sometimes. I move the king there, which is a really stupid move, because he can immediately play check. You know, at this point, my idea is to move the king this way. Okay, now it's mate in 3. At this point, I'm just, you know, it's inevitable at this point, and there it is. Alright, well, without further ado, let's jump into another one. A bit of a very rough endgame there, but, you know. I've been doing a lot of puzzles. I'm trying to see checkmate more. So we're playing 545 from France, Leb Mama. And we'll play the London, as per usual. And I would like to do 3, but considering how long that first game took, this might just be a 2-game video. Let's see here, he plays knight there, play pawn there. This is pretty standard, You see them go the knights out here, connect the pawns, yeah. And then we'll finish it off, bishop there, knight there. Maybe play queen there. Castle. Okay, the bishop, we bring it back. Yeah, a lot of people will take here. This guy, I don't know. This guy... Good chance doesn't take. I think. Thinking about it long and hard. Okay. Let's see here. Goes knight there. Do I just keep the bishop there? I think I do. Could go bishop here. Do we just continue with our normal moves? I mean, I guess we do. I guess we do. Alright, we'll see what he does. If he takes the bishop, we'll take his pawn. And then we'll eventually castle long. Now, the question is, if he doesn't move this knight, do I take? I don't think I do. I think taking there would be a... Well... Getting my bishop here would be nice. Okay, he takes. Take back there. And now, rook has the open file, which is nice. Next, I'm thinking go queen... Could go queen a4. Queen a4 is, it's a move. You might go a6, b5. Very well might do that. Losing my dark squared bishop is a little sad. He goes pawn there. Takes. He plays check, maybe. Ooh, that could get ugly. This is tough. Could go, if I take, say, with knights. Takes with knight, takes. I lose a pawn. And I don't like that. If I take with pawn... I don't like the look of this. I think... If he takes, I take with knight. And if he takes with knight, I take with this pawn. But I think I do. We'll just move the knight out. You know, just a very normal move, I think. A very safe move. I was a pretty unsure move as well. I figured, well, I haven't brought out the knight yet. Maybe I should bring out the knight now. I think taking with knight here. I don't like exposing the king like that. Granted, he would also be exposing his king, but if he plays check, you know, I'd have to either castle this way, which I really don't want to do, or I'd have to block with queen and propose a queen trade, and then I wouldn't be able to castle anyways. But taking with pawn here, I just don't think is a good idea. But take with this pawn, too. Which is an option. It would give me, you know, some room to play on this side. But considering the fact that he's probably going to castle over here, I don't think I want to play on this side. But we'll see. Taking a lot of time here to decide if he wants the pawn or not. Another idea is go queen here and then bring this, pin the knight. That could be, that could be something. Okay, just castles. Just castles. I think I'll bring the queen up here. Pretty sure this is what I want to do. I also just bring the knight over here, which I can't do that yet, sadly, but we're getting there. I think I'll just move the queen up and then castle this way. Generally, idea, you know, castle this way, maybe get our rooks aligned and start attack. You know, I think my pieces are generally in good spots. The problem is this pawn right here, and these two pawns preventing a lot of movement with my knights. But goes rook there. What's the idea here? I guess the idea is after takes, queen's exposed. I think I'll just castle here. Just gonna castle and see what he does here. I'm still waiting for him to take here. Still waiting for it to happen. Hasn't happened yet. My pawns are... I mean, have an undefended pawn here and have double pawns here, but overall, I think the structure is fine. For the most part, my pieces. Ooh, pins the knight. Okay. I'm considering just going rook here. But don't exactly know yet what I want to do. Did we take? Takes with that. So we take with queen. What I think I want to do... I don't want to push that pawn yet. We're not at that point yet. You know, he can keep the queen pinned. I don't really mind. Alright, we're going to... We're going to kick the bishop. We have any pieces hanging? We have this pawn, and I think that's it. And this pawn. This pawn is very safe. So... I mean, I don't really think my opponent has an attack right now. I really don't. Do I have an attack? Maybe. We do have bishop here, which would win a pawn. And God forbid he moves the king here. Could get really bad for him. But we'll see. It's not... I don't want to go in yet. I feel like I have a tendency to go in too early with my attack, and it backfires. Taking so much time with these moves. Now keep in mind, I think 2 days ago, had a game where my opponent took 2 minutes on a move. Now this is interesting. He moves the queen there, which I don't really get. Now, I could go in with the bishop. I don't think it's a great idea. He's going to go king here, then what do I do? Tough. I can't take the bishop, obviously. If I take bishop, he takes. And then what do I do? Go like knight here? I don't know. Could just double my rooks too as well. Doubling my rooks, I think, is a good idea here. See, now we could do something like... Oh, dude, I just saw this. If I take his queen, he takes my queen. I take his bishop. And this bishop is not defending anything, so this works. This should just work. I wish I saw that last turn. I really wish I saw that last turn. But, luckily, my opponent didn't spot it this turn. So, we caught a break. Oh, yeah, I mean, he has no choice but to... Or he could do that, in which case... What do I do here? Like, check? Could do that. Can I just take this? Yeah, I think this game's over. My opponent, yeah, just resigns. Okay. Did I play well? I mean, I didn't really blunder that game. At least I don't feel like I did. I didn't blunder. I had 3 misses, though, so we'll go through it. Interesting game. I mean, this whole beginning was fun. This was, like, exactly what I wanted out of the beginning. And then when he proposed this pawn trade, I thought about it for a long time, and I just brought the knight. Which... Now looking at it now, he has the fork here. He has a fork there. And I completely missed that, so I'm guessing the best move would be... Just take bishop there. If I go bishop there, yeah. I needed to either move this knight or move the bishop. And I just missed that. So pawn forks, not the first time I've fallen for a pawn fork. He doesn't even see it. And apparently, I should have just gone for it. I was hesitant to go for this because I said, well, it's, you know, I don't want to attack too early. But I could have gone for it and won a free pawn. So apparently, that's what the engine wanted me to do. Okay, these are just Canada's misses because I'm not doing this. Should have just gone for it. Could have won a pawn. If I take, he takes back. I want to see this. I take, he takes back with knight. I play check. Oh, it's literally just saying, if you guys pawn trade, you can play that move that I've been telling you to play for the past 4 moves. I play this. You know, he brings out the queen. And, you know, this was when we kind of got to the situation of him losing his queen. I dumped my rooks, which is a good move. I still could have gone for takes, and then I check. Still could have gone for that, and I didn't. That's basically all my misses, were just missing that. Even though I saw it in the game. And now, this is when I see, oh, I can win a bishop. And, he... I don't know. I guess he was trying to pin my knight. But it doesn't really make a difference. I just take his bishop, and then I win the game. So, we're 2-0 today. This is great. We'll do one more. We'll make this a 3-game special. See if I can go 3-0 today. At the very least, I will have a winning record today with 2-1. We're playing a 560. I notice hardly anybody will follow up queen pawn with queen pawn. Hardly anybody. Okay. I could just put this pawn in the center. I could do it, although I'm gonna stick to the formula because I don't want to diverge too much from what I'm used to. Because if I move this up here, then these don't have defenders, and then, you know. I'd rather stick to what I know to do and play something that I'm not familiar with. I don't know what this opening is. I really don't. But, we'll establish firm control over the e5 square. Only moving pawns, apparently. And this is fine with me, really. We'll go this. Plays that. Okay. We... can't capture there. Forced to fall back here. If he plays this, we meet it with h4 to avoid trapping the bishop. Already bringing out the queen. Wow, okay. I have an idea here where I go pawn up. If he takes, I trap the queen. Right? Yeah, I could straight up trap the queen, and we could queen trade, I suppose. Yo, let's go for it. Oh, I never go for queen trades early, so I figured today might be the day where I go for an early queen trade. He goes for it. And now... oh, we just trapped the queen. Force the trade. Wow, that was an embarrassing move. Wow. Well, I had an idea, and he quickly stopped my idea by just taking my rook. And then you can now see that I am not that good at chess. It's starting to unfold that I am not great at chess. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the queen is still trapped, correct? He's gonna play... I think... if I play this, he has no way of... this queen is still trapped, right? This might work out for me. Despite me losing this rook, I might still be able to trap this queen. If he plays that, we take. I mean, he still might be able to somehow force his way out of me taking his queen, but... I mean, I think this is good for me. Okay. That's a solid move. We could... could just move the queen down here. Although if we move the queen down here, you can take my pawn and we still trade. I think I have to take here. I'm pretty sure I just have to take here. This queen still has... now, how do I handle this? I just take... if he takes back, I take with queen, which is also check. And then he doesn't take back. Wow, I think... quote me if I'm wrong, but this queen is mine for the taking, I think, right? Wait, do I do it like that, or do I do it like... actually, I'm not going to go for it yet. Reason being is that it's a queen for a rook, but, let's just go for it. He's going to take, and we take with king. Or should we... no, taking with king is the play. Well, let's see what he does here. I'm assuming he's just gonna take this. He goes for that? Oh, buddy. Oh, this is getting pretty bad for him. Wow. Yeah, he had a such better eye. If he traded with the rook, I mean, he's not even in that horrible of a position, really. Okay, now we can just take... I mean, now we can just start doing... You know, having fun here. We could take his knight. Free. Now he's gonna move his rook. Take there next. Moves his rook there. I mean, it's fine, but... Take with bishop? Probably should take with bishop. Yeah, definitely should take with bishop. Maybe get a rook over here. Okay. Okay, we're not going to play check. If we play check, he's just gonna block, and we have to move the queen again, so I'll just go there. Okay. Play check here. Was there, so we check like that. Takes with the rook, we just take. Oh, he can just take it for free. Yikes. Well, we can get a pawn, at the very least. Now we have hidden check here. But I don't think it'll really be very useful right now. Gotta get this rook out. Next. Brings the knight out. I guess he's going for that square. That. I like the look of that. We just have his rook. Did I have that? I had that a turn ago. Okay. Now we do have legitimate check. Let's see here. If we go there, can't go there, can't go there. Could go there. Could also go back. He only has one move here, I think. Believe. He might have mate soon. Here, we'll see. I think he can only go there. He can only go there. Then we could play that. If I play that. Let's see here. This can go there. This mate? No, not yet. Wait, is there? If we play that, then he can go back up there. Alright, we'll try and cover... Although then this spot's gonna be... We'll go up here. Try and cover this square. I'm gonna try and trap this king. He trades off. That's kind of surprising. Now his knight's pinned to the rook. And his knight's also free for the taking right now. Is this mate? Let's see. Can I see mate from here? Can I see mate? If I get my queen there and go g4, it's mate. And we might just go 3-0 today. I think he just has to move the knight. Move it there, can move it there. You can move it there. Probably his best bet, move it there. Then I can't go here with queen. Just moves the rook. Oof. Okay. We'll take there. And then... Oh, but he has that square. Oh, I could have also just taken his rook with bishop. Oh, dude. Well, it's still there. Okay, we'll just go for it, I guess. Just eliminate all threats. You know, if he takes, sure, we take back. Or we could also just play check. Well, he could just take. Well, if I sack the pawn, he takes. Can I go there with queen? Not quite mate. I think we'll just take. So let's see. We have this square, these squares, that square, these squares. His king can't move right now. His king cannot move at all. I mean, I guess next we'll take the pawn there. I'm gonna be very safe about this. I don't like going for quick checkmates. I just like to go for the safe checkmates. And he resigns. I don't even get to checkmate. Wow. We go 3-0 today. Easily the most successful day of this grind so far. And ending on an ELO of 567, which is just... Gotta love it. I feel like I made pretty good moves that game. 70%. Okay. I would say average performance for me is 70%. Pretty average performance. He did not play. Played with under 50% accuracy. Did have 2 misses and an accuracy mistake. 11 miss. 2 great moves. Let's get to it. So, this is just playing my usual thing here. Could go 2 pawns in the center if he goes that, but like I said, I like to stick to what I know. Okay, so the idea here with trapping the queen, it did work out. Yeah, he could have gotten to safety by going there. Go knight there. I didn't want to go knight there because if he goes here, then I'm thinking... Well, even if I go to the knight there, I would still win a pawn. But I really wanted to keep my queen here. He takes that when he should have taken the rook. I noticed that. And then I take, I just go on a tear. Take his bishop, take his knight. Wait, really? I should have played bishop? Wouldn't that lose me a bishop? Rather there's a mate in 7. I guess if I took with bishop there and his king was there, I had mate in 7. I mean, let's see if I can follow along. Okay, so I go there. He takes. Let me guess the next move. Next move. Let's see here. Is this a forced checkmate? If I go there, he goes there. I take that. Goes there. Take that. Okay, so can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. If his king is like, I would say that's checkmate. This is checkmate. Correct? He goes knight there. Is this not check? Oh, wait, the pawn's there, duh. That's checkmate? Wow. The hidden bishop. Be a nice checkmate. There's no way I was going to see that, though. There is 0 chance. I take the pawn. He could have played that. If I go that, what does he move the king here? And then I go here. Oh, that would have been a nice attack. I think this wouldn't that win me a rook? Oh, he goes there. Well, it still wins me the rook. Yeah, check, moves, take. Although he could just move the king here, right? Let's see. Check. Moves king here. I go here. Check. Move it back here. I'm gonna go there. I don't know. There's definitely some ideas there. Play check there, play check there. This is mate in 10. We trade. I just take the rook. Apparently if I go knight here, it's mate in 3. Let's see here. Knight here. I want to see this checkmate. Knight here he takes. He doesn't take. Really? Wow. Shows how I gotta do way more puzzles, because seeing checkmate is so hard for me. Mate in 4 here, mate in 3. Do I mate in 3? I do not mate in 3. There. Right? Yeah, there. That would be it. Wait, I want to make sure I got that right. There, and move the queen there. Oh, move bishop there. Wait, is that mate? That is mate. Wow. Okay. Well, hey. Right side, we go 3-0 today, and up to 567. Another peak ELO. See if I can carry that momentum tomorrow, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.